Now, actor and director Michael Sheen has been caught up in a BBC bias row over his new show, The Way, which depicts a crackdown on protests over Port Talbot job cuts.
Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away.
I'm just sick of feeling like we have no power.
People will get hurt. They always get hurt.
How bad does it have to get before we, leave?
Leave where? Talbot.
The Driscolls, highest grade target.
Oh, Dad, come on! We're fugitives, fleeing from a hold on foot, no possessions. I won't let my family risk this. It's your alternative. Is this a dream?
You mean a nightmare?
Well, it comes just weeks after it was announced thousands of jobs were again at risk at the plant. But Sheen insists the timing of its release is a coincidence.
Joining us now in the studio is the Sun's brilliant TV critic, Ali Ross. The slight problem with this, Ali, there's a few issues showbiz-wise I want to talk to you about today, but the slight problem with this is there hasn't been any government crackdown on protests against the closure of the Port Talbot steelworks. None whatsoever. So what the hell is old lefty Sheen on about?
Well, it is a drama. It's not real, it's pretend. But I would say that above and beyond the political side, I don't know if you got a flavour over there, this is absolutely bonkers. This is nuts. Yeah. I just watched it and thought, I looked at this, the bottom of my team, I've been drinking something funny.
Go on, then. So what is it? So these people protest against the and then they become fugitives from justice.
I mean, it's the most since Ivor the Engine, nothing has been this Welsh ever before. It's the light goes out at the Port Talbot Steelworks and it's deeply symbolic, so they launch a preemptive strike against the Japanese owner, who's the bad guy in all of this.
As opposed to the real owners who are Indian.
Yeah. And it spirals.
Who actually saved their jobs, actually.
There only seem to be about 30 people that work at the steelworks, so it shouldn't have that much of an impact. But this strike brings in English nationalists who counter-protest. I think, because I've only seen it once, I had no idea what was going on by the end. It's just one big, as you used to say at school, bundle.
Well, I'll tell you, I simply can wait. In fact, I won't be
Michael
watching
Sheen, by the way, is a ghost. He's not real.
Come on. He's a great actor, but he's just a mad lefty, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's talk tonight, I think it's on ITV, is it? Breathtaking, which is based on some doctor who wrote about dealing with millions of dying COVID patients. It's a three-part adaptation written by this doctor. Yeah, I mean, what we've all been waiting for. We've been through the COVID crisis. Now enjoy the COVID crisis, the drama. Yeah. Just what we didn't want.
It's really going to lift the mood, this one, isn't it? Yeah. It's, she made something of a name for herself appearing on GMB as just, oh, the Tories are evil woman.
What, with Michael Sheen?
Yeah. She'd come on and just say Boris is evil. And, of course, they lapped it up. And so she's decided to turn it into this drama where a heroine who bears an uncanny resemblance to her own job and profile is the only good thing person in it and is holding together the whole NHS. It is so tedious. Please don't waste 3 hours.
It's not a comedy, then?
It's not a comedy? No light moments here,
the funny side of the COVID crisis.
Is it not, though, that, you know, and Netflix
it's waiting to be done.
I'll do that.
Netflix seems to have got obsessed with doing everything to do with the royal family in any sort of, you know, version they can. But BBC and ITV now, ever since the success of Mr Bates, have decided that, let's just use very recent politics, fictionalise it and drive an agenda.
Ain't new. It's not new, I'm afraid.
This is a bad thing. Yeah, ITV now thinks it's the conscience of the nation.
Yeah.
So it's always going to have this character like Mr Bates pushing against the establishment in the name of the people. But this is it's not a drama, it's just propaganda.
If it wasn't for ITV, if it wasn't... Look, you're having a go. If it wasn't for ITV, none of us would realise that it's inappropriate if you're an old presenter to have a relationship with a young person on the staff. So our thanks to ITV this morning and Philip Schofield. Don't say ITV don't do good work. They really do.